Welcome back. I wanted to take a few moments and just kind of update you on some things here at the Dove and give you an update of where we are with some of the issues that we've been sharing with you. First of all, I want to say thank you for your prayers concerning the LPTV license battle that we're involved in with the FCC. I believe that we are making some headway on this, but it's a long ways from being completely solved, and the battle is raging nationwide. As you know, we had Dr. Jerry Johnson on, who's president of the NRB, and the NRB now has launched a national campaign on this issue. The Advanced Television Broadcasting Alliance has also launched a national campaign on this issue, and a bunch of other people now are getting involved as well. And our goal is, with the LPTV license threat, is to postpone the auction, which is scheduled for March 29th. So continue to pray. It's a serious issue. A lot of our efforts are paying off, and we're going to trust the Lord to get us through this. But if the FCC is successful in what they're attempting to do in taking broadcast licenses away for really no good reason other than they want to sell them for profit, none of us are in violation. None of us have done anything wrong to have our licenses just arbitrarily taken away. And it's all over the country, folks, and it's at various levels, from full power to Class A's down to LPTV licenses. It is a huge mess that the FCC is attempting to do coming up March 29th. They don't even have the software prepared for this. It could be a bigger disaster than Obamacare if they go through with it. And so thank you for your prayers. Thank you for calling your congressperson. And we're asking you to continue to do that. Do it with grace. We're just asking you to do two things. Tell them to save free TV and to delay the auction. That's all. Save free TV and delay the auction. And but we will keep you posted as we are going down the road here. Coming up shortly, the Dove TV will be receiving the National Religious Broadcasters Broadcast Association Television Station of the Year. We are very proud of that for 2016 for low-power television stations. And this is significant because we have a new president and we have a whole new television committee that looked at all of the Christian television stations across the country that are in the LPTV bandwidth area. And they thought that the Dove's programming was unique, it was innovative, it was different because of our local programming and access, and committed to news and talk and things like that, that we were uniquely different. And so they have awarded the Dove the Television Station of the Year for LPTV for 2016. So we'll be getting that award in a couple of weeks, so we're pretty excited about that. And I also wanted to give you an update on what's happening in Portland. As you know, you've helped us to upgrade everything that's going on here with the Dove TV to prepare ourselves to possibly take the Dove television signal into Portland. Just last week, a major article came out that says that Portland was the atheist capital in the United States. We do know that the Pacific Northwest has a large non-believing influence, one of the largest in the United States. So the opportunity to take the Dove into Portland is a huge opportunity. The station that we've been offered to look at covers below Salem all the way up past Vancouver. Washington takes in about 1.3 million people. It is an unbelievable opportunity, but we are struggling with it. We just don't know if we could afford to do it, but it is an opportunity. Technically, we're ready to go. I think programming-wise, we're real close and being ready to go. We got a few things to change, but we'll make those adjustments. But it is a huge opportunity. Now, one of the clouds hanging over us is this LPTV auction. We're not sure how this is going to play into the mix. So there's a lot to consider there. So I'm asking you, as you have done so faithfully, to pray for us that we make good decisions. Sometimes a good deal isn't a God deal. And so you have to have the spiritual indication of what is a God deal. And so the only thing I can tell you is that it's possible. It's being offered to us. It is a huge, huge opportunity. It does position the Dove to be in a major market, to negotiate with other programmers, and to also negotiate with other satellite and cable companies if we were on in a large market. So some ways, business-wise, it's a real plus. Ministry-wise, it's a huge opportunity. But on the other hand, it may be more than we can afford to do. So we're just looking at it. We're trying to make up our mind. We're trying to make sure that we don't get caught up in the LPTV part of the problem as well. But there is a doorway here, and we're just asking you to help us pray to see if this really is God's will for us to do this. We don't know. I'm being real transparent and honest with you. We've been asking for a divine indication, that's probably the best way to put it, as to whether or not the Lord really wants us to do this. So pray about that with us as well. And I also just want to say thank you for your faithful support. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Just got through doing year-end reviews, got through doing the year-end accounting, which is quite encumbersome here at the Dove because of all of our platforms. And and when you look back and see how the Dove has grown, it's grown because you have caught the vision and what we're doing here. Last month, January, this is unbelievable. Last month in January, we had over 94,000 YouTube downloads worldwide. And we're just a small little station in Southern Oregon. Can you imagine that? 94,000 people looked at something that we have produced here at the Dove and shared it with somebody else around the world. We got letters from the Netherlands. We got letters from all throughout Europe. We get letters and emails from almost every state in the Union. It's just amazing how God is using the content of the Dove to reach and to minister to people. So something's happening here, and you have made it happen. And I just want to say thank you for your faithful financial support. In fact, quite frankly, don't ever think we've arrived, because we haven't. If we don't have your faithful monthly support, we're off the air. We run a very thin margin here. We run a very tight ship. We try to stretch every dollar that comes in and make it work as impacting as it possibly can. But it takes a lot to keep this network going, an awful lot. And so whatever the Lord leads you to do, believe me, we are grateful. And I mean this sincerely. Don't take from your church. Don't take from any other ministry that you're involved in. That's first and foremost in your life. But if the Lord's leading you to support the Dove, then make sure that He is leading you to do that, and it's a joy for you to do that. And then you can call or go online at TheDove.us. You can call us anytime here at the Dove, and we can take care of that over the phone. And if you do it online, by the way, it is totally safe and secure. But folks, when I looked back over 2015, I was amazed. We have our ups and downs. We have our very tight moments. We do all these things, and somehow we make it through, and it's primarily because of your faithfulness. So thank you for your support. But again, please pray about the Portland opportunity. We just don't know. We had a board meeting. We've been praying about it at the board level. We've been praying about it at the staff level. I personally have just taken long walks trying to figure this one out, and we're just not sure. We just haven't had the clear indication yet. That's not to say it wouldn't come, but right now, financially, it's out of our reach, but you never know what the Lord may do to provide for that. But we figure that if we can pay for it 1 year, within 1 year, it'll pay for itself. At least that's the indication that we've done with our research. But more importantly is this: I've never seen a greater opportunity to reach lost people or people who are hurting than that's in the northern part of Oregon and up into Vancouver and that whole area. It may be the atheist capital of the United States, but that's not a reason to run from it. That could be the very reason to go to it. And the other thing is, there's a lot of people up there of faith. There's some great churches up there that need the kind of support that we offer in bringing the program on a daily basis. So it's a big deal. But we just don't have the clear direction of the Lord yet. So would you pray with us about it and ask the Lord to help us discern what is His will? Believe me, I understand fully that no is a complete sentence. And sometimes God says no. And I'll accept that. On the other hand, the evangelistic part of me says go for it, but we just don't have the means to do that. So pray about it with us, would you please? Okay. And again, thank you for your support. And thank you for making the Dove very unique across the country and sticking with us, and the thousands of people that tune in every hour for some kind of hope and encouragement. Because of you, it happens on a regular basis. So thank you so much for believing in, praying for, and supporting the mission of the Dove. God bless you.
I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at thedove.us.